So yeah, this walk has been a long time coming, and I'm glad that I'm getting going. I'll tell you more about how it all started later on in the video. I've only been walking for a few minutes, and already I'm feeling the heat. It's early, well, not that early in the morning. It's gone 9:30, but it's going to be a long haul, people. We shall see. Okay? Just hang with me, because this is for a greater purpose. I like the way that house is tucked up there in that little hill. So cute. And there's another cute house with the flower box. I don't know if you can see it, but nevertheless, there it is. Scotts Hill Road, Bermuda. Love this wall. This is a technique that old Bermudians used. No cement, just the Bermuda stone. Beautiful, and lasts for decades and decades. So we've come to the end of Scotts Hill Road, and we are about to go on to East Shore Road, which is going to lead us onto the actual main road of Somerset. And then, if you see that signpost, that's Cavallo Lane. Hopefully it's in the shot. And that there leads down to the Cavallo Bay Ferry dock. So let's journey on this little track, which all started on May 22nd when my doctor said, I need to do something because everything is bad. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, and not to mention my weight, as well as, it was a noisy bike, as well as my A1C was high. Now, I'm not a person that likes to take medication, so I begged her to give me some time. She agreed to give me 3 months until August the 27th. So I actually have 1 month left to prove to her that I can naturally do something with these numbers. This is my first walk, but since my doctor's appointment on the 22nd, I've actually been eating much better. I've lost about 12 pounds. I'm not going to tell you how much I weighed to begin with. It's so embarrassing and disgusting. But when I reach satisfactory goal, I'm going to share all the details with you. How about that? Just stick around, follow me, and you'll get to know. But right now I'm out of shape. Okay, this is the Monstera plant. It's just growing wild in somebody's backyard. But this is actually a plant that I want to have in my house. So maybe I can come back and get just a leaf and see if I can propagate it. Nevertheless, my sister has a great one too, growing indoors. Okay, this walk to Dockyard, change of plans because it is just too hot. And I'll be cooked by the time I get out there. So what I'm going to do is walk to the end of East Shore Road, which intersects with the main road that turning right would take me to Dockyard. Turning left is basically going to put me on track to go back home. And we'll catch up with this Dockyard walk on another day or another time of day when it's a bit cooler. Okay, there's definitely a trick or a skill to taping and walking at the same time. I need some practice, but eventually I'm sure I'll get it and see how it works out. But I'm getting close to the intersection of East Shore Road and Main Road, or Somerset Road as it's also called, and the Mangrove Bay area. So I'm going to give you a glimpse of what that looks like. Here we go as we approach the intersection with the main road. You see the mangrove bay there? That's a place where I used to go swimming as a child. And nobody uses it the way we used it as children. It's now just a place where people come and look at it. Who knows? Many hours of fun were spent at this beach. I'm going to give you a close-up as soon as I get right down there, so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. Morning. Yeah, it's common courtesy in Bermuda to call out good morning to people when you see them or pass them by. So you may hear me do that a lot as we progress through this vlogging thing. Okay? Getting close. According to the sign, where are we? Somerset or Hamilton is 19 kilometers away. Watford Bridge Ferry is 1.2 kilometers away, and Dockyard is 4.8. But look at this, so pretty. Mangrove Bay, and all the little islands that are close to it. And then this is, the sun is shining right into the camera, but this is Somerset Village with a few commercial businesses operating here. Not a hustle and bustle type of place, but still, back in the day it used to be. And then this is a more recent addition to Somerset Village, this store here. Yeah, Mangrove Bay. So anyway, I took the left turn and I'm heading back home because it is just too hot for your girl. And I came out not in just leisurely walking gear, not real walking gear, and I forgot a towel and all sorts of things. So those are the breaks. So this is Beacon Hill Road that I'm on, and this will lead right up to Scotts Hill Road, which is where we started. Gonna try and stick in the shade all the way home, but it has me walking on the wrong side. We walk on the right here in Bermuda and drive on the left, but the shade is on the left right now. So this is where I am. Now, this is where I grew up as a child. I lived here from age 5, Laurel Lane. It was called Beacon Hill at that point as well, until I was in my first year of university. But nevertheless, this is the old neighborhood. We lived at the top of the hill on the left. Some of my old neighborhood friends, or at least one, still lives here with his family. So kudos to him. It was a great neighborhood growing up. Now, way in the background, you should be able to see the steeple of St. James Church to the left of that tall tree. There goes the car. And of course behind that is the ocean on the west side of Bermuda. That's the Atlantic Ocean, folks. That's it in all of its glory. Here's some condominiums. Oh, I remember what they used to be. A little cottage until that was demolished and replaced by these very attractive looking condos. I think a total of 8 units this level and the level below. And here is Beacon Hill Road. Hey Michael, how are you? And back onto Scotts Hill Road, turn left and heading home. Whew, this is my neighborhood. So on the one hand, you can see the Atlantic Ocean over there. And when I get to the very top of this crest, you're going to be able to see the Great Sound on the east side. The Atlantic Ocean is on the west side. And can you see it in the distance a bit? The Great Sound. So when I come out my driveway in the car, looking to the right, I see the Great Sound, and then driving to the left, I see the Atlantic Ocean. And check out this wall. The wall began to crumble recently, and it has been fixed. I just love this wall, this work the guys did. It's just beautiful to me. And there's some bougainvillea right there, also beautiful. Okay, it's the end of the walk, back to where we started. Daisy Field Drive. It's been about an hour. I really did take my time. Let's see how many steps I managed to rack up here. 2,993. So by the time I actually get to my own house, yeah, I definitely will have 3,000 steps on the pedometer. Yay! Okay, this is my driveway. Oh gosh, so glad to be back home. And yes, I did rack up 3,278 steps, I think the number was, on my pedometer. I'll give it another check. Yep, 3,278 steps with a leisurely walk around the block. The big block. So I'm happy about that. I'll probably get out again this evening or maybe later on today and see what I can do. Not later on today, that ain't happening. It's just way too hot. You see all this sweat that's dropping off of me? Yeah, crazy to go out at 9:30 in the morning. Anyway, now it's 10:30 and I'll check you later.